I love crappy romantic comedies. Yeah, yeah, it's a cliché. I can't help it. All those movies have that scene, you know? The girl is at home. She's been crying her eyes out. Her makeup is running. Which is when Ryan Gosling knocks on...
Miss.
Ah, shit. That sounds nothing like Ryan Gosling. See, this is the problem with my life, It's not romantic, and it's certainly not a comedy. All right, where am I? What happened? I felt woozy, and then really, really hot. And I guess that I fainted? And that's putting it mildly. I'll be alright, though.
Are you sure?
Aha, as if I could be sure of anything. Still, I should probably update my guardian angel. Actually, now that I think about... Yes, I'm sure. I'm good. I just had a little bit of a moment. A big moment. But it's over now. Sorry, I ducked out. I'm already feeling much, much better. I can hardly tell her the truth, can I? Most people don't actually I'll be out in just a second. Those weren't here before. Do you think they have any idea where they are?
I'm sure this comes as a shock, but it is crucial that you understand the situation. Your mom had a brain aneurysm. Do you know what that means?
Mom. Funny. I could never get myself... She's always been married to me. As I understand it, it's a weakened artery wall?
Correct. And that artery ruptured, which caused a hemorrhage. It is a serious situation. We need to
I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy to know that this is not good. Serious? What can I do?
Anything related to medical care will be my team. Do you not remember? This is the reason we called you. We have your name and your number, which means that you signed a...
I have no idea what she's talking about.
And since she's not able to express her will, it falls to you to speak. I presume you discussed that when you went. So you must know that there are a number of options to consider.
I don't believe it! She put my name on the form without asking me. She must have forged my signature. It's hardly a surprise. She's always done that kind of stuff. But I'm not making any important decisions. I've had my share of this kind of responsibility, and it didn't turn out well. However, my dear mother doesn't seem to understand. Of course, Jan will have her say, and if we disagree, all hell will break loose. Pitting us against one another at a time like this, I feel trapped, like a fish in a barrel. Oh, come to think of it, I would love that. A 30-second memory? And not fear me, sharks, for I am the terror of the... That reminds me of the nickname I got, Sea Hag.
I'm sorry, Miss Fortin?
Demange.
I'm sorry. That wasn't in your file. Listen, I understand that this is all very sudden, but
we do indeed. Why do you think I'm here?
Let me be clear, miss. I'm not your enemy, so we can work together to help your mother, or we can... And then I can go home, and you can pick... But I should warn you.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay. I guess I deserve...
It's okay. It's not an easy. Our major that is a complication.
Is she going to die?
We're doing our best to make sure that doesn't happen. But there could be long-term this sort of event.
No, it can't be.
And mental functions may also. I need to know if you and your
fucking shit. What do you mean?
To be completely frank, if we're able to pull your mother through this, smaller than that. Some people would prefer not that, rather their medical care. What I need to know is...
I don't... Last time she told... To be in MoMA.
Excuse me?
MoMA?
Mise de Mange. Wait, you...
Ah, there it is. Works. Once people figure out, they feel like they know her or something. Yeah, the Marie de... I handle the business, the management, so that she can be... Anyway, the other day, can you imagine? And I'm like... I run into the workshop. Did you hear from... Someone had told her a whole exhibit in Paris, so...
I know. I can give you a little...
Like, that would change. I'm sorry, I know what she'd say. That I'm running away again. What did she expect? That I just show up and what? Decide whether, she lives or she dies? I don't even know how I'm supposed to make it to the end of the day, let alone... I remember, Diane and I found an injured bird in the backyard. It was tiny. I think it was around the time Marie had set up her new studio in the sunroom. Now that I think of it, that was also my first experience with death. In fact, I also had a really weird dream that night. Something about that day always seemed off. I never figured out why. And why am I thinking about this now? I saw a big shadow moving down the hallway. I imagined for a long time I thought it was just as... Do you recognize it? This is the mobile that Marie made. It's exquisite, and I think I still have it. Yeah, Diane was so proud of her father came to pick her up. I was a bit jealous. Marie told us she'd take care of the bird, so I never saw it again. I was so relieved. Back then, Marie wasn't very well known. But she had just started a series on birds, actually. They were all over the house. She considered them a symbol. A postmodern... nest. The bird was obviously young. It must have been bad. Now, I know for certain that someone... And since Diane was at her farm, what was she doing out there? Marie was... So I suggested we keep this one as a... I could already imagine it. She got so mad. At the time, I didn't... Maybe Marie killed the bird. That's what she was, and it might sound strange. Marie is really an She couldn't stand seeing the... She knew... I remember she said... No, she thought it would... She could have just abandoned. Sounds cruel, does... She's all or nothing.
What I need to know is, what would your mother want?
I'm not... After all, isn't this what Marie... My legs are shaking. Maybe I'm having an... I think I need a sugary drink.
Understood.
Do you need anything?
Well, I need more coffee. But if I drink another one, my stomach's going to declare war on the...
I just can't speak on my mom's behalf. One thing's for sure, she's a radical. She's all or nothing. All the time.
I understand.
It's not that, not at all. If we were talking about me or you adapt, people do it all the time. They...